welcome to the Daily with your girl Draya Love for October 22nd, 2019. How y'all doing? We are going to check in with Spirit, find out what it is that we have not been listening to in the form of cards, because you know it's so simple to listen to the cards. God will speak to us, the universe will speak to us in any way in which we choose to listen, and cards are a beautiful interpretation. So we are using the Sacred Geometry Activations deck today, and the card that I pulled in the pre-shuffle was the Allowance card, which I find kind of interesting because I just did a video yesterday about what a lot of this is about. So this is just the confirmation. So the frequency of allowance invites us to be open to whatever comes our way, without judgment, without opinion, without fear, and without resistance. When we allow, the universe becomes our partner in this wondrous dance of existence, of expansion. So let's see what this is going to lead us to. So the allowance's image resembles the spirit of the Joker, the jester. It is the Fool as well. It's also the embodiment of the infinite spirit within, the unbounded, fearless essence of expanded possibility, with very little regard for conventionality or rules. Disguised as the Fool, the jester is oftentimes the bearer of unwanted truth, messages that are feared yet needed for evolution and growth. Yikes. Allowance is the polar opposite of resistance, which I was talking to you guys about yesterday because I have been challenged with this, and I know y'all have been too. I know you are not in full allowance of your life. I know y'all got some resistance like me too. We all do. So sometimes things that we resist are the most, in terms of trials, they can be hidden treasures. They lead to growth and evolution. So this allowance image bears a certain resemblance to a butterfly as well, a reference to the process of transformation and unfolding. So meanwhile, the shiny pearl seems to, it vibrates with the song that comes from deep within, as mysterious worlds will bring that in. So the vast green waters indicate deep connection to the heart and the realm of feelings and emotions. And the square reminds us that reality is more a multi-layered experience than an objective absolute. So go inside yourself and reflect for a moment on your life. What stands out in this instant? Can you appreciate what the universe is bringing to you? Can you recognize the gifts that all the experiences hold? Even the ones that you perceive as being negative. Can you be excited about the valuable lessons these experiences bring and celebrate them? Well, we talk about lessons all the time, and allowance and resistance, all these lovely things that we have to deal with in our daily life. And you know, as we go through our trials, it can be pretty challenging because most of us do hold resistance to the change and to doing things that we're not used to doing, to going outside of ourselves, and really just seeing what it is the universe is bringing to us. What is it in this moment, in this space, in this experience that I'm supposed to be hearing? Recognizing all the gifts that all these experiences hold, because there are lots of gifts in the nooks and crannies. We want to complain and be angry, but we don't look around in the corners of our life and find out where all these little gifts are, but they really are there if you look at the experiences for what they're supposed to be and pull your emotions out of them and stop being so caught up in that. It should help you a lot. Also, you know, what we perceive as being negative, I have found very frequently when we're judging something as positive or negative, that what it seems to do is we put it in a category that it doesn't necessarily belong in. Like, why do we have to say something's positive or negative? I mean, they're just energies. They're just things that we're experiencing. So when we're able to look at something without judgment and saying, oh my God, this is happening, this is terrible, this is terrible. Stop judging something for being terrible or good. Just let things be for what they are, because when we stop judging them and trying to put them in a categorization of they are this or they are that, then we can really have the opportunity to look at the experience and the lessons that are laid out, the plans that are out there for what they are supposed to show us, instead of what we're trying to tell the experience that it's negative or it's one way or another because of the label that we're putting on it. So do what you can to not put labels on that. And then just being excited about the valuable lessons that these experiences are bringing us and celebrating them. You know, life is hard, guys. We have a lot of allowance to do. We have a lot of bullshit that comes our way, but we have to deal with what it is that's in front of us. And we've got to try to present some happiness to what's been in front of us and stop being so damn mad and so damn miserable about life and about what's happening. Because there are celebrations on every corner and for many things. Many celebrations to be had for many reasons. All we have to do many times is look around and find what it is that we haven't been looking at because we're too busy distracted, labeling things and being mad and all that good stuff. So thank you guys so much for hanging with me. As always, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Pass this on to somebody you know could use a good word or needs some positivity in their life. Just send this on to them. So you can also head to my website at drayalove.com for appointments, soul contract readings. You can find all about what it is that I do with that: blog, vlog, podcast, socials, resources, and more. In and with love, it's your girl, Draya Love.